Hello. In this time, I'm going to explain the percent equation. The percent equation is written in this part. If you see, is A is B percent of C. So there might be three possible questions here, either A, B, or C, where A is the part, B is the percent, and C is what we call the whole. So in the first question, I will ask what number is 12% of 150. So my recommendation is to translate this problem into the equation. So I'm going to write A is 12% of 150. So after that, I'm going to translate this sentence into an equation, which is A equals, since 12% can be written as a decimal or as a fraction, I'm going to use the fraction form because of obvious reason. So it will be 12 out of 100 times 150. My problem has become, this multiplication, 12 over 100 times 150. You know that it's possible for us to cancel the zero. So all we have left is the multiplication of 12 tens times 15. Even with that, we can simplify this dividing both 15 and 10 by 5. So this becomes a 2 and this will be 3. Since 12 divided by 2 is 6, so my problem has become this, the product of 6 times 3, which is 18. So the answer for this first problem is 18. Okay, so the part 18 is the 12% of 150. Now, in the second question, I ask 21 is what percent of 40? If you see, this time they give you A and also 40. So I have A and C. The question is about the percent. So I'm going to write this also as a sentence. 21 is B percent of 40. Now, as an equation, this will be 21 equals B over 100 times 40. Y is always over 100 because it is percent. Here, I also cancel the 0. So what I have left is 21 equals B over 10 times 4. This 10 that is divided, I can pass it to the other side multiplying. So it will be 21 times 10 equals B times 4. We know that 21 times 10 is 210, and that is simplified into 4 times B. So at the end, I just divide 210 by 4. So that will be my percentage, or the answer to the problem. Of course, that I have to divide this. That will be 5 times 4, 20. Subtracted from 21 is 1. Bring down the 0, and that will be 2 times 4, 8. Subtracted from 10, that will be 2. Since it's no longer possible, so I'll put a point that allows me to add a 0 here, and another 5. 5 times 4, 20. Reducing this is into a 0. So B is 52.5%. This then is the answer to this second problem. Okay, finally, I have a third case where this time they will ask me about the whole. So 13 is 26% of what number? Again, since we are using the percent equation, we're going to write this as 13 is 26% of Z. Now, 13 equals 26 over 100 times C. Remember, we are isolating for C, so 13 times 100 equals 26 times C. And at the end, I pass the 26 divided. Okay, so that will be C. If you notice, 13 and 26 are multiples, so I can simplify, leaving 1 on top, dividing 13 and 26 by 13, and the 26 becomes 2. So what is the reduction of this problem is 100 divided by 2, and we know that is 50. So That will be the answer for this problem. 13 is 26% of what number? 50. 13 is 26% of 50. Okay, I hope that this help you to follow the next problems in the assigned exercises.